Addressing the ASEAN Law Ministers gathering earlier today, the president espoused for a free, fair, and unfettered commitment to uphold the rule of law on which all successful economic and social development in the entire region depends on. And high on the president's agenda for this event was the inking of a deal on extradition, which the president spearheaded and lobbied for, as our Kenneth Pasyente reports.
A fair, honest, and rule-of-law anchored ASEAN. This was emphasized by President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. as he led the opening of the 13th ASEAN Law Ministers Meeting today. The president underscored the unity of ASEAN nations must be rooted in justice and development, pillars, he said, which have continued to guide the region for almost 4 decades.
When ASEAN first brought its law ministers together, nearly 4 decades ago, we were a region still discovering our potential. But even then, we knew that our coming together would mean little if it were not anchored on justice and progress. That conviction remains true to us today.
One of the highlights of the event was the signing by ASEAN member states, led by the Philippines, of the ASEAN Extradition Treaty, or AET. This agreement will enable stronger cooperation among nations in the pursuit of justice and ensure that no criminal can evade the law simply by crossing borders.
We send a clear message to the world that we are united and that our legal foundation is stronger than ever.
However, the president pointed out that the region must address not only traditional crimes, but also emerging challenges of the modern age, including cybercrime and legal issues surrounding artificial intelligence. He stressed that laws governing the digital space must be fair, resilient, and secure.
We must also intensify our efforts to be proactive, ensuring that ASEAN's growth is sustainable, secure, and rooted in human dignity. We make these efforts to promote the idea that the law continues to be the great equalizer of our time. This is especially true now as we have seen how corruption, inefficiency, and impunity can erode the moral bases of our society.
President Marcos Jr. also reaffirmed the Philippines' commitment to work with all ASEAN member states and expressed the country's readiness to support Timor-Leste as the newest member of ASEAN. The chief executive also urged ASEAN countries to continue their acts of unity and commitment to advancing justice, equality, and peace. Kenneth Pasyente from the National TV for a new and better Philippines.